Welcome back, guys. In today's video, I want to share my experience with solar panels and with clean energy in general. So I'll share my journey on how I started to size my system and what are the results now, what I've learned, what I could have done better if I were to do it again. So here you'll get your experience. If you want to size your own custom solar system, this video is for you. If you want just to learn or curious about solar panels and solar energy, this is for you. So without further, let's get into the video. So first of all, um, if you want to design a system for your own needs, check the power consumption that you are using in your house. I'll just give you a plain example. Consuming around, let me highlight this. See, 3 units over 3 days. So that gives you around 1 kilowatt a day. So this simple calculation revealed my true daily energy consumption. Check your tokens. If the tokens divide by the number of days, you'll get how many kilowatts you're consuming in a day. So that's the first step that you'll get. In the first step is to check the real power consumption. After checking our real power consumption, let's go to the appliances now. Check your first device. If it's a TV, get its manual, check how many watts does it consume. If it's a PC, check the power supply, how much does it support. All the appliances, write them down in a list. We want to determine the highest number of wattage. So this determines your minimum inverter capacity requirement, because in that combined load you will know if I want to run all my appliances at once in the house, how much power will I be drawing at the same time. So that gives you the max cap for your inverter to choose. I think you'll understand it better. So let me give an example. In my case, I was consuming around say 800 watts, because dispenser consumes around 200, television 70 watts, woofer around 100 watts, my PC 250 watts. So those came in factor. I checked 800 watts, but you know these devices normally have what you call there's some spike of power when a device starts. Surge power, it's called surge power. So that surge power, you need your inverter to have some advantage. When you surge, you don't hit the limit already. So that's why I chose 1500 watts inverter, 1.5 kilowatt must hybrid inverter. So when you come to choosing an inverter now, there is key factor. In my case, in fact, I had sensitive electronics. So it's we are talking sensitive electronics here. When we talk sensitive, we mean something like let's say you have a TV. There's some inverter that you can use. This they will not work with your systems. Either it will damage it or something. So you need something that the output is equivalent to that of the grid. So that's a pure sine wave inverter. So pure sine wave inverters are essential for protecting sensitive electronics. They ensure compatibility with all appliances. So my choice was 1.5 kilowatt mast pure sine wave inverter. So this gave me a headroom for spikes. So if there is startup, there is surge of spike and all that, I have a headroom with that can provide that gap. So my choice was 1.5 kilowatt pure sine wave inverter, and I don't regret that choice. Works really well, and that's what my choice was. So critical component here, the inverter is really critical for your choice because it really determines the system stability. So if you choose the right inverter, that inverter is your go-to, because for the AC output all your appliances depend on the inverter. So that's a critical point. So make sure you choose a good inverter, and check reviews. In fact, don't check reviews online. Find somewhere it's being used, or you can find some experts. That'll be good. And I'll start reviewing inverters soon. So picking solar panels now. That's the uh, the amount of watts that a solar panel has, its type. So I chose Jinko 615 panel. It has high efficiency. So the Jinko, in my case, I've seen it. It's 615 watts. If there's a good sun, not much heat, optimal sun with a good range, it outputs enormous amount. It can give you even 530 watts. So that's a great output of up to 85% efficiency. So get a good solar panel that will serve you and has high efficiency. So this is an example here, 615 panel. This will give you around 2.5 to 3 kilowatt per day, and your consumption is 1 kilowatt daily. So this gives a plenty and leaves room for cloudy days. So that's advantage. Make sure you have plenty of buffer. In good condition, it will provide 2.5 to 3 kilowatts. Since I only need 1 kilowatt, so this extra energy is really essential. And for one thing that I've noticed with solar panels is that you want to run the heavy appliances during the day, most of the time when the sun is shining. We'll understand that later. So battery, guys, battery, here is where I failed, really. I chose a deep cycle technology battery. Initially it seems like it's cost effective solution for energy storage, but after 3 months it degraded. Performance dropped significantly, and I really regret it. So if you're looking for a battery, guys, go for lithium ion, or they call them LiPo something, LiPo 4. That's better, because if you drain the battery daily, for a deep cycle it won't last long. But for Kenyan suppliers, I think these deep cycles, or even because this one degraded so fast, even it's not about the deep discharge, I think it's about being fake, I don't know, something. So I went for a 200H, of which 200H on a 12 volt system that could supply around, you take 200H multiplied by 12, so it gives you around 2.5. It has the ability to store 2.4 units, you see, and I consume one, so meaning I'm left with one. If there's tomorrow there's sun, there's rain, I can get this energy. So get it. But this battery, you start using it around 6 or 5, because the sun is normally gone already. By 10 p.m. it's already starting to get low, near the cutoff. By 12 a.m. midnight, done, cutoff voltage reach. So I had to lower my I had set my cutoff voltage to 11.5 something, 11.5, but I had to lower it to 10.5 in order to get some extra energy out of it, to juice it out. So make sure you battery choice, do better. Yes, and finally, my full lesson here: skip deep cycle batteries, go for lithium ion, life PO4. They last longer, give more usable energy, and are more reliable. So modern lithium technology, those batteries can even show you the percentage, but this one doesn't show you the percentage. So there's so much advantage using lithium ion batteries. So that's the end of our video. I hope you've learned something, and I really appreciate if you like and subscribe, and that will boost our channel. So thanks for watching, and as always, stay tuned for more. Bye.